Hey Aries, welcome to your November reading for love and career. We're going to be starting with career and then getting into the love reading. All the cards have been shuffled with you in mind, so we're going to get right into it. All right, take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, consider checking your moon sign, and don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. So for Aries, career. So present situation for Aries, we're going to only take the cards that fly out, and if they fly out upside down, that's how we read them. So there's something familiar. This familiar card of the Six of Cups is coming out. It's talking about maybe revisiting your past, or maybe present situation for Aries, stuck feeling. So the familiar card of the Six of Cups, it's like you've been through this before somehow. It might be in a relationship, like a work relationship or a type of boss relationship, but you're kind of making, whatever it is, there's a stuck energy, and I think that you're actually getting yourself unstuck. You're realizing that you can actually unbind yourself and you can take that blindfold off at any time. And the moment you realize that, that's when you started planning for the future. Three of Wands, three of everything in tarot introduces other people into the picture. So you might be working with somebody from your past, working with somebody you're familiar with, maybe even a family member for some of you guys, or a friend, and making plans moving forward, getting unstuck in the present situation. That's the Aries I'm talking to. So moving forward into, and it's the very beginning of those plans. It's not very far along. And we've got the Hermit card. This is following one's intuition. That lantern represents the intuition guiding you in the dark. Hierophant. When you don't know exactly what you're doing, meaning like when you're moving into some new territory, sometimes we can fall back on the rules and the structure around an institution, whether this is an actual school or college or institution that you're working at, or just maybe the orthodox way of going about things. Because Hierophant talks about our structure systems around our faith. It talks about our commitments and values. It talks about our disciplines and how we're prioritizing our disciplines. So that's going to greatly help you moving forward into these brand new plans that are just starting to bloom, and basically getting unstuck in work and career is falling back on your disciplines, self-disciplines, falling back on the orthodox way things are done. We have Queen of Cups flying out. There might be a water sign in your midst, and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there's these two characters. One of them might be you, but one of them holds the water sign type of characteristics of being compassionate, empathetic. This might be somebody who's genuinely passionate and caring about what they're doing, the work they're doing. And we have another character here that is a little bit withholding. Their energy is a little bit withholding. There might be a move that you're talking about. This could be moving an office or moving to a different mode of work, place of work. But this could also just be kind of a shakeup. I have a feeling that there's another individual here who is not necessarily going along with the plans as hoped or as expected. This is all in clarity to kind of that following one's inner guidance and trying to listen to their intuition, and also around the orthodox way things are typically done. So following the rules, basically. Somebody's not really going along with it. And that's because they might be considering leaving it behind for greener pastures. This could be you, and this could be part of what is contributing to getting unstuck and starting these brand new plans. Okay, so advice from tarot, please. Starting with a new deck, just gonna give it a quick shuffle. It's already got Aries energy in it, but all right. Advice from tarot regarding career and money for Aries. Advice from tarot. It's like slipping. There we go. the Wheel of Fortune. Know that you are on the right path no matter what. Like, this is all happening for a reason. This is the karmic wheel of life. Also, something might be coming back into the picture. This could be bring in new opportunities, but old friends. This could be, you know, old work comrades. This could be bringing in aspects of past work skills. But I just have to throw that out there because the wheel does sometimes remind us that things come back around. But it's a very karmic card. Wow, this is beautiful. So this is all in the column of advice from tarot. And it's like, just say yes, keep moving forward. There is money coming your way with that Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Sun card. This couldn't get any more positive for a financial career reading. Is like, you are in the zone. You are doing just fine, Aries. And I think that the sun is shining on you. You are going to be getting a money offer. For some of you guys, that'll be a promotion or a raise. But whatever these plans are, whatever this approach is you have for getting this blindfold off and getting these swords, getting past these swords and getting yourself unstuck, essentially, you're on the right path. So that being said, we're going to keep this deck for our love reading. We're going to put these little guys aside. And I will just say, you know, if it's resonating, hit that like button. Let's give this a shuffle. So love for Aries. Love for Aries. We have the Sun card out again. All right. Hope on the horizon. And we have out our Seven of Cups. So this talks about options, lots of options, and also daydreaming. So Seven of Cups rules over the world of illusion as well as having many options. It's important to remember that, like, from a distance, something might look like a lot of different options and a lot of different choices, and that all has its kind of a glittery look. But when you get closer, sometimes not all those offers are very pretty. So it's bringing your awareness to being realistic, and being able to see past any illusion. Okay. I'm gonna put those back. That doesn't quite feel right. I don't know why. Make it clear. Thank you. We have the World card. So buttoning up an old chapter, it's truly coming to a close. In love, you are closing something up. If this was a past heartbreak, heartache, any healing that you're doing, like you've been doing the work, and it's actually, you are now entering a new chapter in your life. And you know, it's funny because I'm hearing this voice in my head that's like, tarot always says that, right? It's always the circle of life. It's always about the journey in life. And so it's closing up old chapters. It's starting new ones. But this is something that you've been working on for a while. And so it's not this big like spasm of newness. It's just kind of like there's something it's due, you know? And it feels healthy. Now what happens is that your world in love starts to open up with the World card. It literally is accessing a broader vision. And so sometimes that means actually traveling. Sometimes that means talking and dating and including people that are from different cultures and backgrounds. I'm gonna get some clarity on Five of Wands that just came out. So there is kind of a vicious cycle here, and I do feel like it comes with some conflict that the cards are pointing out. This could be with somebody who can be quite manipulative when they're not toxic or they're not too emotional or angry. Then they can be quite lovely, passionate, compassionate, creative, artistic, and very loving. But when they're angry and when they're off balance, they can be addicts. They can be emotionally unpredictable. They can be very emotional. And so you've been sparring with somebody. This is oftentimes with the cups, it's a water sign. It could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It doesn't have to be. But they have certain vulnerabilities and strengths, like a water sign, which is compassionate and beautiful, and empathetic when they're not toxic, and when they're toxic, they can really lose themselves to addictions and cycles. And so there's a pattern right here that Tarot is talking about. For some reason, Tarot wants to shed some light on kind of a cycle of conflict. And the thing with the Devil card, and this is Capricorn energy here, but the thing with the Devil card is that these two people are a reflection of another card in the deck called the Lovers, right? Well, the catch with the Devil is that they can actually leave at any time. They are there, they are in that cycle, whether it's a pattern of addiction or a pattern of a behavioral pattern that's just not serving them. It's fighting with this person. It's something that one can leave at any time. Clarity and anything else that we need to know from Tarot about this. It's the Strength card. So yes, one can leave. And so when I say the World card that came out previous, buttoning up a chapter, this might be what it's talking about. You have the sun shedding a light, though. It's just right behind the clouds. I feel like the clouds are literally like parting. And through that parting clouds, you're starting to see this vision of all sorts of potential. Seven of Cups. I'd like to know a little bit more about Seven of Cups. Yes, indeed. There is an offer waiting to come forward. This could be quite a lusty offer, actually, with the Ace of Wands. This could be somebody who is very attractive, who sees you as attractive. It could be like a much needed one night stand, or, you know, a fun fling. It could, so be aware of that. If we got like Knight of Wands, that would definitely be, or even Knight of Cups. But anything about that offer for Seven of Cups, anything for our Aries? It's like, no. So yeah, it looks like you're buttoning up a chapter. You're getting out of this pattern, this cycle that you've been in with somebody else of conflict. And the sun's coming out and you're seeing these options. You could be online dating. The Three of Pentacles is sometimes that kind of collaboration. Of course, whenever we get threes, it's introducing other people into the picture. And so, yeah, that does feel kind of like you might be online dating. It definitely does. With all the Seven of Cups and stuff, it's like not all that glitters is gold, right? So you could have a lot of suitors all of a sudden, you know, like everybody's swiping right on you and you're swiping right on them, so to speak, metaphorically even. But when you look a little bit closer, it's okay to be choosy. But it does look like you have a major offer coming in, a lusty one, and it looks really exciting. Okay, so advice from Tarot for our Aries. Advice from Tarot. Make sure they're upright so that if they fly upside down, we read them that way. So advice from Tarot starts with the Nine of Wands. And beware of impulse. You might be like just needing some relief. You might be really enjoying flattery, enjoying feeling that confidence and that rush of hormones. But, you know, just be aware of people rushing in and also rushing towards others too quickly. With the Nine of Wands upright, with the Knight of Swords upside down. Three of Cups in reverse makes me feel like definitely be aware of third party energy. Like this could be on their end of things. Like, are they actually involved with somebody else? Being upfront with all those details is really good. Are you involved with somebody else still? You know, because it's just coming out upside down. Tarot is saying like, be aware of where that impulse might be coming from. And King of Cups, beautiful. King of Cups is more water energy, but it's basically this person that's very emotionally evolved, you or somebody else. You know, you're a fire sign, so oftentimes that's represented in the wands. This could be somebody else. This could be a Pisces, because we've got another water sign, Piscean energy coming out with the Hanged Man. But this person is going to, whoever it is, doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Pisces or water sign, but they're compassionate, creative, they're evolved, they've worked on themselves. They're open-minded, creative, like I said that. But they might provide a real fresh perspective for you. So be aware of that. This could be that Ace of Wands coming forward, that love interest. And it's like that opposites attract. They're more emotional and watery. And I think that you've been attracted to that before, because this Queen of Cups upside down that you've been sparring with, I think at one point they had those attributes. But there's something, yes, you got Ace of Wands again. So this is definitely that person coming forward. I think they find you very attractive. I think you find them very attractive. Be aware that you might be rushing into a situation where there's not all things have been buttoned up with past relationships. So that's what Tarot is pointing out. But it looks really good for you guys, and I'm wishing you guys the best. I'll have the December readings out, of course, within a month, and then in between we've got the weeklies. So stop by, say hi, comment and like, all the good stuff. Take care.